Hi YouTube, it's Nicole. I'm back again. I think today I want to discuss something with you guys, and it's sort of off the beaten path. You may go, well, Nicole, what are you talking about here? Well, what I want to talk about today is dandruff. Yes, I said dandruff. Now, dandruff can be caused for a variety of reasons, and I will start off by saying that, I'm not a dermatologist. I am not a licensed cosmetologist. Got it out. Okay, but I do have some remedies for you if you happen to be suffering from dandruff. Dandruff is usually like the little white scaly stuff you get on your scalp. Fortunately, I don't get dandruff frequently. I have never really suffered from it, but there was one point in time in my life that I did. And I think the remedy that I'm going to show you today is what really cured my dandruff. Now this is just for me. I don't know how it will do for you, but basically I made a routine. I stuck with that routine for about 6 months, and since then I have not suffered from dandruff. And that was about, oh my gosh, that was when I was in my early 20s, and I am much older now, so I don't want to give away my age, but that was over 10 years ago. So you may say, Nicole, come on, man, show me what this cure is. Well, I don't know if it's a cure, but it really helped me. And I think that you have to get over the hump, right? I think dandruff your scalp is irritated, and it's trying to heal itself. It's turning over new cells, skin cells. Those new skin cells die, they slough off into your scalp, and now you have a bunch of dead skin cells. And when they accumulate, that is when I think you get that appearance of dandruff in your scalp. Now, I don't know if you can see, but there's no dandruff now. Okay. So I'm going to try to give you some tips about how to combat dandruff, and then I am going to, at the end, show you the recipe that helped me to mitigate the harmful effects, cosmetic effects of the dandruff. Like, dandruff is not going to kill you or anything like that, but it definitely doesn't look nice, and it doesn't give you that clean appearance, even if you are clean, right? Even if you're washing your hair regularly and you're doing everything that you should be doing, it just detracts from your overall appearance. So, all right, the first thing that I'm going to start off by saying is, and what I think helped me the most, okay, and that is I have multiple scarves. Scarves? What are you talking about? So I wear scarves at night. Something like this. This is a hair cap, but I wear different scarves, and guess what? I don't have any of them with me. But I have 5 different scarves that I wear. I don't wear the same scarf every night. I'm going to say that again. I don't wear the same scarf every night. I think you should at least have 2 to 3 different scarves. That way, when you wear one scarf, you can wash it. You can wash it. They're small enough. You can wash by hand. You can put them in the washing machine. You can dry them for the next night. And then you have a fresh scarf to wear the night that your other scarf is being washed. So you need at least 2. That's number 1. Try not to wear the same scarf every night, because if you have a fungal or bacterial infection and you wash your hair and you put on an old scarf, all that fungus and bacteria is trapped in that headscarf, and you're putting it back on your head, your clean head, and now you're gonna have the same problem that you've been fighting against. The second thing that I would recommend is having more than one hairbrush. So I'm just going to pull out my brushes. Okay, I have 3 different brushes, 3 different hair brushes, right? And I have 3 different boar bristle brushes. I always keep 3 brushes. And you may go, oh my gosh, Nicole, that is just so excessive. One of these brushes is a Denman. It's a really nice brush. These other 2, like this one's a Diane brush. I just got this from my beauty supply store. This one is like a knockoff Denman that I think I bought for like $2 or $3. So you don't have to spend a lot of money on this. But I have 3 different brushes so that I can wash one brush and it's drying, and then I have another brush that I can use that I've already washed and it's clean. I am meticulously clean with my grooming utensils. So I have the same thing for combs, the same thing for hard brushes, hard bristle brushes. But I have different brushes, 3 different bristle brushes. And when one is drying, I use the other one. So I keep everything super clean. I keep all of my brushes, all of my combs. I have like 1,000 combs. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to show you my combs. But I keep all of my combs, all of my brushes, everything clean. You need at least 2. That way you can wash one and it's drying, and then you wash the other one the day before and it's already dry and you can use it on your hair. Okay? So that really helps me out a lot, because then you're not reinfecting your scalp with the same bacteria or fungus that you're trying to keep off of your scalp, that you're trying to keep clean. Okay, that's number 2. Number 3, and I don't want to be graphic about this, but I just want to say something to prove a point. I shampoo my hair at least twice a week. Now, you may say, oh my gosh, Nicole, but you have African American hair. Your hair is going to dry out. It's going to be horrible. You're going to have breakage. The sky is going to fall. And absolutely not. Actually, I have found that my hair has grown substantially more in length. And I've been able to retain my length better when I shampoo at least every 3 days. Okay? Now, why is this? Here comes the gross part, okay? What if I told you, you know what? Only take a shower once a week. Only wash your feet once a week. Only wash your butt once a week. You would go, oh, hell no, I ain't doing that. I am going to take a shower every day. I'm twice a day. Most people. I am going to clean myself. What if I told you only wash your face once a day? You would be grossed out. So why is it okay to wash your hair once a week, or once every 2 weeks, or once a month? Your hair is part of your body. It is the closest thing to your face. I've also noticed people who deal with dandruff also usually have a lot of acne. Now, like I said, I'm not a dermatologist, but I think that irritated skin in general tends to be irritated anywhere on the body. So, try shampooing your hair more frequently. Now, I'm not saying you have to do it every day. Some people don't have the time or the money or the mental acuity, right? Because sometimes doing your hair stresses you out to do their hair every day. So why don't you just try twice a week? Just try it. And then if it doesn't work, then you go back to whatever you were doing. But I will say this, when you try it, don't just try it for a week, because you're not going to see immediate results. At least try it for a month or 2 and then see how you like it, right? If what you're currently doing isn't working, then why continue to do it? And that's the question that I ask myself, because I used to wash my hair every 2 weeks or maybe once a week in the past. And then I was like, oh my gosh, I was having this dandruff. It would never go away. Like, I would always kind of get it under control and then it would always come back. And I noticed that when my hair hygiene increased, the dandruff decreased. Okay. So the more frequently I shampooed my hair, and you don't have to use a sulfate shampoo, use a sulfate free shampoo. Okay. Shampoo your hair twice a week, condition your hair. Don't just shampoo and then just go. No, condition your hair. And then I'm gonna show you the oil treatment that I used to use. Okay, there's no secrets here on this channel. And then keep your styling utensils clean, and then see how that works for you. It may not cure you of your dandruff, but if it helps to decrease the amount of dandruff that you have, or the amount of flakes that you see, then you're doing good in life. You know, I would always recommend that if you have a severe problem, that you go see a dermatologist, because that's what you really need to do, because you may need some strong chemicals to get your dandruff under control. Okay, so the other thing, and I kind of hinted at it before, that I would recommend is that you use a shampoo that does not have sulfate or wheat ingredients. And you may go, wheat? What? No. Yes. I cut out shampoos that had wheat ingredients in them and it did not have sulfates, and my dandruff completely cleared. Completely. Okay? So I increased the cleanliness of my styling utensils. I made sure that I cleaned my hair scarf that I use at night and used a clean hair scarf. I cut out using, because I do have a wheat sensitivity, okay, a gluten sensitivity. I cut out shampoos that had wheat in them and sulfates, because sulfates can over dry your hair, okay, which can create dandruff too. So doing that, those are the top 5 those are the top 5 things that I would recommend. Okay, now how to make my oil blend. Here it goes. You will need, I don't know if you can see that, jojoba oil. Okay, I get the jojoba oil from Trader Joe's. You will need, I use eucalyptus oil, peppermint oil, tea tree oil, and mango butter. Okay, I put 5 drops of the essential oils, 5 drops of the peppermint oil, 5 drops of the eucalyptus oil, 5 drops of the tea tree oil in 4 ounces of jojoba oil. Okay, and then I melted 1 ounce of mango butter. You put it all together, you mix it up in here, and then you use the oil. At nighttime, before you wrap your hair, you want to, part your hair in sections, apply it to your scalp, brush it through your hair, wrap your hair up, and then you're good to go. Okay? So, if you have any questions about creating or using my personal recipe for a moisturizing oil-based hair treatment that contains eucalyptus, peppermint, and tea tree oil, please feel free to leave a comment. I will definitely respond. And I thank you for watching. Bye, YouTube.